This is lesson 29, review of system of equations. To solve the system of equations graphically, be sure to show all work and label your graph. This first equation would be best to graph it by our y-intercepts or our intercepts. So for here, the first one I'm going to use is x comma 0. So here we've got 3x minus 2 times 0 equals 19. So here we've got 3x equals 19. Divide both sides by 3. So we have x equals 19 over 3. The next one I'm going to do is, so here we've got x equals 19 over 3, comma 0. So the next one we're going to do is 0, comma y. So here then we have 3 times 0 minus 2y equals 19. So we have negative 2y equals 19. Sorry, there's a bug. Negative 2 and negative 2. So we have y equals negative 19 over 2. So we have 0, comma, negative 19 over 2. For this equation, we have our slope, which is 2/3, and our y-intercept, which is negative 7, or 0, comma, negative 7. So now to graph these, okay, we are going to start with negative 9.5, 0 and negative 9.5. And then we also have 6 1/3 and 0. So let's graph that first. So to graph that here, we've got this, and we draw it to the graph. And that is our equation, 3x minus 2y equal 19. Then our other graph is negative 7 here. And here we go up 2 and over 3. Up 2 and over 3. Up 2 and over 3. Okay, like that. So now I'm going to graph that point. So here we've got y equals 2/3 x minus 7. So now where it crosses right here is 3, comma, negative 5. So our solution is 3, comma, negative 5. And we need to check that. So to check it in our first equation, we have 3x minus 2y equals 19. So 3 times 3 minus 2 times negative 5 equals 19. We have 9. And negative 2 times negative 5 is a plus 10 equals 19. So 19 equals 19. So that checks. Our next equation, we have y equals 2/3 x minus 7. So we have y is negative 5 equals 2/3 times 3 minus 7. Well, these cancel. So we have negative 5 equals 2 minus 7. So negative 5 equals negative 5. And it checks. Our next two problems says solve and check each system of equations algebraically. Be sure to show all work. So this first one, I'm going to multiply our second equation by 2 and eliminate. So I have 3x plus 2y equals 8. And I have 2x minus 2y equals 2. So I have 5x. This gets eliminated, equals 10. Divide both sides by 5. X equals 2. So substituting it in, x minus y equals 1. 2 minus y equals 1. Subtracting 2 from both sides. Negative y equals negative 1. Divide both sides by negative 1. Y equals 1. So my solution is 2, 1. So now to check it, and check it right underneath. I have 3x plus 2y equal 8. So 3 times 2 plus 2 times 1 equals 8. There's 6 plus 2 equals 8, and 8 equals 8, and that checks. Then I have x minus y equals 1. So I have 2 minus 1 equals 1, and 1 equals 1. So both check. Our last one we have, I'm going to substitute. So we have x plus 2 times 2 minus x equals 5. So x plus 4 minus 2x equals 5. Bringing these together, we have 4 minus x equals 5. So subtracting 4 from both sides, we have negative x equals 1. Dividing both sides by negative 1, x equals negative 1. Substituting that in, we have y equals 2 minus negative 1, which is leave, change, change. Or I'm sorry, let me put my equation up there first. 2 minus x. Now leave, change, change. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So my solution is negative 1, 3. Now to check it, I have x plus 2y equals 5. So I have 3 plus 2. Oh, sorry. I knew I did something wrong. So I have minus 1 plus 2 times 3 equals 5. So I have negative 1 plus 6 equals 5. And 5 equals 5. So that checks. Then I have y equals 2 minus x. So 3 equals 2 minus negative 1. And again, leave, change, change. 3 equals 3, and that checks. And that ends our lesson.